So for those who need the measurement for their own internal psyche, what does that look like? I'm one of those people, so I know what I do. So I'm curious what your answer is, and I'll share mine too.
Yeah, yeah. Well, I think that there's a couple of ways to answer that. And for me, the measurement isn't the short term check the box. It's the longer term, holistic gain, let's say. The short term is I know I've got to fill my funnel, sales funnel. And there's lots of ways to do that with our marketing and our outreach and all the things. And I know that referral partners and strategic partners are a piece of that. So I can put a number to that and I can say I need to have 3 new networking meetings a week, knowing that 80% of them aren't going to even translate to referral partners, right? I can measure that and I can give myself a goal because I want to get the 3 no's to get to the 1 yes.
Correct.
So I can start to build a relationship with that individual. So that's just a very easy way to do it is set yourself a goal. That goal can also be not just that first meeting, but I need to have 3 conversations a week or a month with existing network connections and see if we move them to referral partner status.
That's great.
So that one-time touch isn't going to get it done. So you apply the metrics that make sense for you to move people up and down those tiers and build relationships and ultimately get the results you want.
Absolutely. Those are great. Now let's talk about it for those of you who are truly, truly, truly ultra competitive, right? And you're looking at it on an individual one-to-one basis. Here's my measure. And I'm just offering this to you. You determine if this is right for you. Maybe it's something else for you. Here's my measure. Did I outgive them?
Yeah.
When we meet, I want to outgive you. In other words, as Dean said, I want to get to know you. I want to get to know where you are. I want to get to know your business. I want to get to know everything I can about you and figure out what can I do for you? What can I give to you right now? How can I help you right now? Can I outgive you right now?
That's great. Yep. And I've got a process, right? I've got a process for our audience to follow.
Yes.
A new networking connection, new connection. Your goal is to give something of value during that first meeting. Now, it probably isn't an introduction to a client, right? Probably not. But maybe it's an introduction to another power partner, connection, someone in your network that can add value to their world. Maybe it's inviting them on your podcast. Maybe it's offering to repost some of their content. Be of value on the first call. You've started to the competitive edge, right? You beat them to the punch. You've given a value first without any expectation of return. And as we said, one conversation doesn't make a relationship. You schedule a call for a month out, give again before you meet the second time. That's the one that's really unexpected. You just had 2 really powerful swings of the bat to build relationships. So that process works really well. So going into it, it changes how you build, how you ask the questions and how you get to know the person. If I go in thinking, I want to give Atiba something of huge value by the time we're done, I'm going to ask the questions I need to ask to find out how I can do that.
Yes.
Versus, here's who I work with. Who do you know that you can refer me to that looks like that person?
Yeah. And the thing too, and I want to be very, very careful here, okay, for some of you, especially if you're ultra competitive like me, huge value is huge value in their eyes, not your eyes. Okay. And so those are the questions you have to also ask, because huge value could just be, you know what? Chapter 2 of this book talked about that issue that you're having right now, and the solution you're looking for is in chapter 2.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, resources, information.